The man swiftly stole the wealthy businessman's wallet, then deliberately picked it up from the ground, and returned it to him. The businessman, grateful, pulled out £100 as a thank you. But as soon as the man turned around, he handed the money to a homeless woman begging nearby. He then slipped onto the subway just as the doors were closing. This man was Jack, a high IQ rogue, someone for whom the word thief would be an insult. A few days later, Jack began his next challenge. He planned to break into the home of a senior judge, but the moment he stepped inside, he sensed something was off. Inside the judge's drawer were a bunch of zip ties, and several strange photos of young men, eerily disturbing. Jack suspected this judge was hiding a terrible secret. Soon after, he discovered a hidden latch behind a basement shelf. Opening it revealed a red iron door. Curious, Jack peeked through the peephole, and what he saw made him collapse in fear. Now all Jack wanted was to escape, but it was too late. The judge's phone was synced to his home security system. Sensing a breach, he returned early to inspect. He searched the basement thoroughly, but didn't notice anything unusual. He called a friend, saying the alarm system was probably just acting up. But then, he noticed the painting on the wall was slightly crooked. At that moment, Jack quietly slipped behind him. The judge thought he heard a door close, ran outside to check, but saw nothing. Unbeknownst to him, Jack hadn't fled far. He was curled up behind a patch of grass. Once back home, Jack grabbed a hammer, ready to rescue the man trapped by the judge. But as he stormed in, he slipped and fell. The judge, seeing his prey delivered to him, didn't hesitate. He later turned the man into ashes, and flushed them down the toilet. 2 days later, Jack's mother noticed he hadn't come home, and called the police. The investigation revealed that all the recent missing men had last been seen on the judge's street in District 19. The judge became the prime suspect. Police immediately launched a thorough search of his home. At first, it seemed like he might get away with it, but the prosecutor was meticulous. They discovered the hidden door behind the shelf. The judge began to panic, but when they opened it, they only found supplies, neatly arranged on storage racks. The judge claimed it was just his resting room, but the prosecutor wasn't buying it. Then they noticed something strange about the door. The peephole had been modified, so that it could only be seen through from the outside in. The truth was about to come out. The judge claimed it was a mistake made by the contractor. Then he turned to the officer and sneered, "Is that all you've got?" The prosecutor, stunned by his arrogance, arrested him on the spot for obstructing justice. But what seemed like a reckless move was actually part of the judge's greater plan all along.